back to Callison fishing. For the next 2 days, it is championship time. 2-day championship up on Cadillac and Mitchell. This lake is Mitchell. Just got done pre-fishing. Hit kind of 2 different areas. Didn't have like a whole lot of time, but that's mostly my fault. Plus, it's nicest it's been all day. The sun actually is out now and it actually feels warm. It's been feeling like it was freezing cold all freaking day, and the wind was blowing super hard, as you guys can tell by this video. That was at a different launch that I went to earlier in the day, and it was blowing super hard and taking water over the sides of the kayak, and was not fun. We are not skunked right now, at least for today. We caught 2 little largemouth, and then we lost a pike. We need to find the smallies, and I have no idea where they're at. They're tried some areas where I was hoping they'd be at, but we just need to get a limit both days, and I'll be probably pretty happy with that. Still would like to finish as best as I can for it to be my first like big championship. To qualify for this one, you had to fish last year, which I qualified through the Tri-Cities League, and I was in the top 10 of AOY standings, and of course my finish at the end of the year helped decide that as well. But I'm cold, I'm tired, I'm hungry, ready to go sit down, and so stay tuned, guys. I will see you guys in the morning for day 1 of the championship. It is tournament morning for day 1 of the Cadillac and Mitchell Lakes Championship for Topwater Series. Had to qualify through last year's events, like I said earlier in the video. But it is tournament morning, and the Mother Nature was calm, and she said, well, you guys are going to get going. Here comes the wind and waves. So, and it's cold. It's like 30. It's going to get down to 34 degrees this morning. The sun's not supposed to pop out till like 1 o'clock now. Originally it was supposed to be like sunny most of the day. So it's going to be cold and ruthless on us once again today. As long as it doesn't get as bad as it did yesterday, that's fine with me. But I think right now the waves are picking up as we're sitting here. So it shall be an interesting one. And of course the wind's blowing right in our face. And it's starting to gust harder. I get pounded by waves here in a bit, but stay tuned on that camera, and I'll also show you guys this. The Garmin is rocking and working, which is freaking awesome. So first time using it. We set it up last night, but it's working so far anyway. So hopefully we can find I'm gonna try and sit out here on these weeds, and the same spot where I caught 2 bass yesterday pre-fishing. So yeah, with that, guys, stay tuned on our championship day 1, and then if I can record tomorrow, day 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 1. We're sitting in about 9 foot on top of weeds, so you guys can see the graph a little bit. Maybe. We're just gonna start out probably with the drop shot, and there's time. The waves could just hold on a second so that I don't hook myself. We're going over some nice weedy structure. There's the first cast, ladies and gentlemen. Probably going to be a lot of drifting today with the waves. They set up kind of good for this general area for where I was catching them yesterday, but the weeds are kind of sporadic. We got reeds and weeds over here. Well, now the water temp's above 50. It's blowing the warm water right in. Temp's just slowly, steadily increasing, which is good. We need the water temp above 50 for sure. 13 inches. First one. Thank you, buddy. We got one. That's a start. That's a start. It was definitely a start, but not the start that we thought we had. We got one, guys. We got something good. I'm hoping this is not a pike. And it's a pike. What I didn't want. Pike gone. Get out of here. Oh, we just got broke off. The pike were definitely winning the battle today. So we kept fishing and ended up moving way down the lake and ended up hooking our next one off camera, but I turned the camera on just as I was fighting it. We got one on, guys. Shotting that, you know, I've done 13 3/4. Thank you, buddy. I just caught this little guy that's not even like 11 inches, which sucks. We still need 3 more. And this is what happened to finish out the day. Just caught this guy. He's 12 3/4, and it's saying he couldn't be submitted to the championship, and this was our third keeper. The fish did not count. I submitted it at like 3 o'clock and like 1 second. I literally hit the submit button as my alarm went off on my phone. It was definitely hard to take at the moment and for the rest of the day, but rules are rules. Just heavily disappointed with that, even though that third fish didn't matter for the tournament outcome, but I really wish it could have helped me out. Alright guys, I apologize for the crappy lighting, but it is day 2 of the championship now, and so where we left off yesterday, I shut the camera off because I was not finding anything relatively quickly at all. So I ended up moving around a bunch, trying some different baits and whatnot, and snagging weeds and then breaking off on pike and all that stuff. Hooked a lot of pike yesterday, hoping we can correct that today and not hook any, but I'm sure that's impossible. But we fished around, ended up catching my second keeper, as you guys saw in the earlier on in the video. Kept working towards this other bay and went in there and tried it, and we hooked a sublegal, which didn't make me very happy, especially when it was only like not even 11 inches long, because it's like they need to be minimum of 12 inches long to measure and submit. So then we fought the rest of the afternoon and just tried to get our 3 keepers in the last 2 hours, and it came down to the final seconds. I'm disappointed, and I think I'm mostly disappointed at me catching that fish so last minute, and I'm mad at the fish because of that. We really needed another keeper to, well, if we would have had him count, I would have jumped up 1 spot. That's how good everybody else was doing. I just drove over to one of the Cadillac lake launches to go for some freaking smallmouth. I know this is probably going to be a sucky day because I suck at smallmouth, especially when they're in clear water and they're roaming around and they're tough to find, especially if you don't have scope. But I'm going out there to try and catch me a 6-pound smallmouth. So I'm just going to go swing for the fences and try and catch some smallmouth and make me have a good day. So not sure all of what's going to happen today. There's already quite a few guys over here, so I'm going to get unloaded and get ready to fish. I will see you guys on the water. So this morning's off to a freaking horrible start. Got out here and it was going to be a beautiful morning. The sun got a nice sunrise, little bit of a cold breeze, which we can deal with, but graph ain't powering on, so we're fishing blind for smallmouth today, which is not gonna be good at all. So, because if I was to try and find rock or submerged stuff, that ain't happening today unless I can see it with the water being clear. But so yeah, so I don't know. Line's in will be here in any minute now, probably in the next 30 seconds. And we're just gonna fish right here and work around this area, I guess, because I have no other idea of what to do. We did manage to fix my rudder yesterday though, so that was good. I wanted some funner fish to catch, so I'm here, may as well just try it. But I have no idea what I'm on top of right now. It could be bare sand where I'm at right now. I don't feel really much either. If we're gonna make our hands cold, may as well do it right now while it's at the coldest time of the day. Dripped all the water on them. think we got a fish, guys. On the crank. I don't know what it is. It's a smallie. Whoop. Come back here, bud. Nope, come on. Come on, please. Barely hooked too, guys. We caught one. It's a nice fish. Not a bad bird. 15 3/4. Thank you, buddy. Bye-bye. Let's throw at that rock wall again. Probably the only one there too. I thought we were hung up on weeds and suddenly my line's dancing around. Hey, we're not skunked for today. We're on the board with a smallmouth. That's awesome. Can you guys tell that my spirits automatically just went boosted up? Getting my crank back. Are pike fun to catch? Yes, they are. However, in a tournament setting, I really don't want to waste my time with them. But he put my whole crankbait in his mouth, so I had to get it back. Okay, so we just took back off again. We actually got out and swapped launches. Came to the launch where everybody has to meet afterward. Be just easier and quicker. Plus I'm not too far from Lake Mitchell. I'm actually in Cadillac right now. I'm gonna go through that canal between the two lakes and head over to Mitchell and try and fish that calmer side because it's getting wavy over here. So coming back in will be fun, but we're hopefully gonna go maybe find some fish. yeah, we did not find any fish. In fact, we hardly fished. So this was actually the last video I took on the water that day. So I will send it to the wrap-up. Alrighty, guys. So it's over a week and a half now since the championship ended. Just now making the outro videos, and I don't know, the tournament was rough. The championship was very, very rough. We ended up taking 46th out of 56 anglers. I was very disappointed by how the fish were acting at the championship. I just could not find any like biting fish, and the ones I did find were either super small or just like I don't know what happened, but disappointed with my performance, and that's fishing sometimes. I've definitely had my share of rough tournaments so far this year. One good tournament out of 3 derbies or tournaments that I've fished so far. Hopefully the rest of the season will go better for Topwater Series, so that maybe I can qualify again for the championship next year, and the championship will be in a little bit better location where I can maybe catch some more fish. You guys kind of already saw what I caught them on, but basically just caught them all on the drop shot with a couple of different baits, and then of course that one smallie came on the crankbait. Aside from that, I really don't know what else to say, guys. We just straight up did not catch them. I will end the video there. I appreciate all of you guys that watched this video still, even though it was kind of sucky just with the no fish catches and whatnot. Greatly appreciate it, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you guys want to see more videos on this channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want other people to see my videos, share them. If you guys want to let me know what I can do better, and all that stuff, just comment below. I appreciate everybody's support. Remember to stay safe out there on and off the water. Get out there fishing, because the fishing is pretty good right now. So make sure you take advantage of that, and we will see you guys next time.